Well, here we go again. Welcome back to the channel. My name is David Hughes Jr. and in today's video, I'll be giving you guys a quick overview of Freemote week number 5 and 6, the JavaScript portions in the course. Did I learn enough to feel like I am competent in JavaScript? Can I write my own code? Can I make my own apps? What can I do? All right, so I want to answer that quick question by saying yes, I can. I feel competent in JavaScript, you know, and the thing about it, I feel like I'll never feel ready, but I feel ready. That makes no sense, but to put it in a better context, I can do it. I know what I see. I just need to practice more and more and more and get more used to writing the code and get more familiar with it. But at the same time, I learned what I needed to know to get started. That's a better explanation right there. So let's go ahead and get into the review, the complete review right here. So let me pull up a little bit of the course so you guys can see exactly what is going on. So this is week 5 and week 6. I wanted to combine the JavaScript portions together so you guys can see just JavaScript entirely. So let's go ahead and pull it up right here. I got it on the side right there. All right. And so what are we getting into? So as you can see right here, they give you the JavaScript cheat sheet, which is amazing, by the way. The cheat sheets are very useful in this course. So that's one thing that I will say about the entirety of the course. So let's go here. It says where and how to run JavaScript. So they break everything down and show you how to set up JavaScript, the differences in the versions of JavaScript right now, ES5, ES6, and you get into the basics with variables, numbers, Boolean strings. And in this week is basically everything you need to know in terms of the basics, not necessarily being able to create your own apps and implement it into the browser, but this is getting you familiar with everything that you need to know in terms of the terminology. And so they do an excellent job of breaking it down, everything you need to know. And I'm just scrolling down here, functions and methods, strings, basic arrays, and with every single kind of section, they give you practice and give you practice problems in order to see if you completely understand the context of that section. So you say higher order functions, and then they give you some more quizzes, and they give you some more practice, and then they give you the JavaScript coding challenges at the end, which I think is a great kind of cherry on top. Like, here you go, some challenges so you can test your knowledge and see which coding challenges, I didn't even know this, but coding challenges in the web development space kind of are hit and miss for some people, in terms of some people feel like they aren't necessarily useful because they don't teach you real world applications, but at the same time they can be helpful in terms of you just applying your skills. So it's kind of depend on the person. They may be for you, they may not be for you. I just want to throw that out there. The more research I do on just web development in general, I just find different things that are in the space that I didn't know would be a thing. But they do give you, I want to say it's 10 of these. Let me make sure, 10 or 8. Not 100% sure. 10. Okay. So 10 of these, and then let's go back out. I can't click on and show you exactly what's in it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I can give you just a brief overview. So if you're somebody who is still deciding, maybe you're like, should I buy Freemote for JavaScript? That's a question. That's a good question. And I hate that I didn't put that at the beginning, but quick question. Should you buy Freemote just for JavaScript? The short answer is unfortunately no. You should not buy this just for JavaScript. There's so many different resources that can just teach you JavaScript alone. Let's say you're good at HTML and CSS already. You have that done. And you don't care about Shopify. Just buying this for purely JavaScript is not what you want to do, because the money ratio for what you're going to be learning is not worth it. But for me, I needed to learn HTML. I need to learn CSS and all that. So and I want to do Shopify. So it makes more sense for somebody like me. I will be doing that complete overview of Freemote in its entirety. I will be making that video, and is it still worth it right now? I need to do a little more research first, because the price has gone up a little bit, so that can make it different for certain people. For me, it was a little different as well. But sorry, I'm getting off track, but I feel like it's relevant to the conversation. But anyway, let's go into wait a minute, I just got out of week 5. We need to go week 6. Let's go into week 6 right here. So we got array the object. That's just a little update video right there. So here we go. So this is where you get to actually develop and put things on the browser, where you can actually see JavaScript in action. And so we go over API requests and JSON, and we go to DOM. We're going to jQuery as well. And like I said before, you get quizzes after each one. I should say quiz, but it's like multiple different steps inside each quiz. So that's why I'm saying quizzes. So it's one big quiz, but multiple different things you need to complete inside of the quiz. Okay. And then you get some projects and stuff like that as well. Building quiz app, tab selector. And then you get into jQuery, which I saw jQuery in a lot of my Shopify experience, my Shopify career, whatever you want to call it. And before this, you know, I wasn't sure how JavaScript worked. Was it already implemented, or could you do it yourself? And I see you can just write jQuery yourself. I didn't necessarily know what jQuery was. I knew a little bit about vanilla JavaScript, but I usually just always copy and paste jQuery because I wasn't exactly sure about it. Because I had not made it to this section yet. So I learned a good bit. I like writing jQuery, but you know, there's talks in the space about jQuery. Some people like it. Some people are kind of going away from it. And so we'll see how long jQuery is relevant. Some people is here last. I don't know. You just never know. But anyway, you get into some Ajax, event loops, and some more dynamic projects here. So that is what you get. A quick little run through, quick little breakdown of what you get inside of Freemote for the most part. So let's go ahead and move this here. So that's a quick breakdown, quick review, and I want to get my thoughts on it really quickly. I think this gives you everything you need to know about JavaScript, everything you need to know inside. Okay, and so the reason why, like I said earlier, you do not want to just buy Freemote just for JavaScript, because there's so many different resources for cheaper that you can buy just for JavaScript. Even though they do a great job of teaching you JavaScript, and I think it's great, and it helped me learn JavaScript as well. But just for JavaScript, not necessarily worth it. But the entirety of the course could be worth it for you, depending on the career path. This is a very specific course. Freemote is very specific now. It's very specific, and it's different for each person. Okay, still believe in them and still believe in their product, right? But with all that being said, I give it a great. It was great. It was amazing. Freemote was good. Like I said, I've been doing a complete review of it later on. But that's my quick breakdown of these 2 weeks. Let me know what you guys think about these 2 weeks down below in the comment section below. If you're in Freemote, comment that down below as well. Let me know how your journey is going in terms of freelancing and all that different stuff. I will be giving you updates because I will be taking some Udemy courses on some other stuff, some Node.js, some React. I will be taking some more courses, giving you updates on those courses as well, giving you updates on my freelancing journey and different things like that. Also, portfolio reveal. You know, if y'all want to see that, let me know that as well down below in the comment section. Until next time, hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name is David Hughes Jr. and I'm out.